And so we continue. Let's meet some friendly monsters. What, the hot spring didn't heal us? Come on now, there's a rule. Video game hot springs always heal you. Okay. Yay, it's a balcony. It's windy and cold up here. Still nothing new in the shop? You're one lazy shopkeeper, ain't you? Go around. Monster Villa, floor 41. Whee! It's like Monstro Town in my RPG, eh? You just kinda walk back and forth, eh? It's training all its eyes on us, silently judging. I'm gonna go back downstairs and beat up all of your brethren. Quit messing around. Yes, staring contests are for losers. Okay. Guardian of the plants. It's a ghost. See that? It's actually a ghost. Weird. It's a cyclopean ghost, too. Was it cold making your way here? Not to worry, the rest of the upper floors are all insulated. The worst is already over. Actually, the floors below were originally insulated too, but we tore out a lot of it to open up air holes, which helped with ventilating the smell coming from the swamplands. Why is there so much swamp? A lot of it's the sewage from our makeshift plumbing system. Wasn't easy setting up all those pipes, I'll tell you what. Oh, that's one mystery solved. Excuse me, I'm gonna be a little sick. Huh. Couldn't just fling it off the side of the tower into the city? All the common people avoid this place, so, you know. We aren't allowed to go down to the ground levels. I'm told it's because humans are dangerous and try to kill us if they see us. You lot are different, though. You seem nice. Yes, I've never killed any monsters. Hey, it's these guys from the first few floors. Feel like it's been forever. Karen, Hadrix, try petting them. Their fur is really soft. I'll pass. Me too. I don't know why I passed. Oh well. Wait, do you have multiple things to say? Okay, no you don't. What a nice place. Huh. She's got that kind of floor and that kind of wall, I guess. And a candelabra with candles in it. Okay. I can see the easy shortcuts, but where's the trick holes? There's tiles down there I could never step on because this would rush me past them. Nothing. Oh, I've not seen one of you yet. Okay. Your head is thrown back, and your mouth is wide open with a big white... Or maybe you just don't have the top of your head. You don't have eyes or anything. You just got that. I see, and that's a nose. Oh. Don't want to become one of those. Those don't look like they'd be a fun thing to be. Facial expressions. That's what you're called? Because that's the one thing that I don't think you have. If you've made it up here, then I'm sure you've noticed by now how cumbersome it is to navigate this tower. Really makes you question who designed this place, doesn't it? Yeah. Well, I guess the monsters don't know who built this place. Or, how did you all get in here? You would make you'd make a great spy if only Yes, you would. You could slip into places and people would think you're abstract art. Have you met the Swamp King clad in Christ? Have you met the Swamp King? His hideout is down in the swamplands. You must have passed through on your way here. You mean the Sewer Lord? Oh, you have? Oh, but he didn't give you too much trouble. He's not a bad sort, but he's hard to get along with. Yes, he maintains your sewers. We don't have very many here. Rarely do we monsters that don't become consumed by aggressive urges. And the few that do stay sane, some of them, after living here long enough, well, still, it's gotten a lot better. We've made this part of the tower into our home, and as a result, our community's gotten very tight-knit and close. It's tough, but we're making the best of things. Got to stay positive. Stuff you're not telling me. Hi down there. Hello, yes, I'm actually on the bottom. Below the flower petals, the lady on top is just a puppet to throw off attackers. Useful information that will make fighting more of you so much easier. If I'm attacked, I can have her die and then make my getaway. It saved my life many times. Oh, no. You! Guess what? I just love dancing! I'm always feeling this irresistible urge to dance no matter where I am. All of us are like that. Though I guess some just like to stand there and be in the way. Those ones are annoying. Ooh. Psionic with lots of buildings. If you took the weird buildings with the antennas with red lights on them off, I would comprehend this as a psionic lady. But those buildings, they just confuse me. West Coast Magician. Is that what you are? Oh, okay. Originally, I wanted to make our home in the lower levels, but we kept on getting attacked by humans who can't distinguish between us and aggressive monsters. Do humans come in here a lot? Now we just live up here where no one can disturb us, though I guess you're an exception. Don't go starting a ruckus now. But you can't see the future with all that psionic-ish. Oh, exclamation points. Do we want to touch the exclamation points? Oh, who designed this mess over here? Oh. Oh, no. No, no, no. Don't step in that. As cool as it is having blades on all my limbs, it's actually really inconvenient. Like, have you tried eating a meal with knives strapped to your palms? You make it sound like you weren't always one of those. Hey! Don't what? Are you losing a staring contest with it? Want to ride to NATO? It's a blast. It's a bad idea. Look at it. It's a there. Thoroughly safe. Eek. Ah, let me off. I want off. Okay. Alright. Exciting, no? That was fun. Who's up for another go? I'm gonna lie down here for a moment. Ah, Karen. Wuss. What's a sign here? Ran out of conveyor tiles. Please walk the rest of the way. It's good exercise. Hello. It's not much, but make yourselves at home. Care for something to eat? Yes, please. Are you sure it'll be safe? Well, if you eat food in the spirit world or the fairy world, it usually means that you get stuck there and become one of them. Oh, right. I forgot our food and drink might not be agreeable to humans. Sorry, we rarely entertain visitors, much less human ones. You're welcome to try it, but maybe it's not such a good idea. A bowl of squirming worms. What other monster food you got here? This is that green goo from the first couple of floors, remember? You and Hadrix got stuck in a pool of stuff? So they eat green... to just eat lime jello, okay? Chewy, kinda bland though. You'll put anything in your mouth, won't you? Food's food. I was surprised there's even a community of monsters here in the first place. Has this always been here? Good question. I really can't remember when this community started. You see, we don't really track the number of days here anymore. It gets a little depressing. Really? How come? Well, the average life expectancy here isn't quite what it could be. I don't know if the other monsters in this tower can somehow tell that we're different from them, but they're hostile towards us too. It's always dangerous trying to explore or scavenge more supplies. Once we started counting days, it quickly became apparent how short the lives we live, and how few of us there really are. We can't reproduce, so we only number as many as those who come to us, meaning those who become monsters but aren't consumed by aggressive urges. I'll tell you right now, it's not a favorable situation for us. Wait, become monsters so humans can get turned into one? How? So, sorry, I know we have a lot of questions, but it's the first that we found someone who can explain to us what's going on. I mean, most don't even get past the speaks English part. Of course, I'm happy to answer your questions for you, but that question, well, please, it's very important. I know, particularly because you're humans, so you should understand about this risk more than anyone, I'll tell you, but I fear you might not like what I have to say. The truth is, the monsters in this tower are humans and animals that have died here. Once dead, they come back as monsters. Oh, okay. It's kind of a free one-shot afterlife before you die and again. Of course, I can't prove this to you, at least not in any way that would be proper. No, it's okay, we believe you, it's just, so that's what's going on. So if you were to die again in the tower as a monster, what happens? Because they don't come, because he's talking about how the other monsters kill them. That doesn't mean that they don't become a monster that's just aggressive and out of control. It's not just red. All the monsters here were former humans and animals. That's... I don't know what to say. We're incredibly lucky nothing's got horribly wrong for us. How many times did I party wipe now? Sometimes I forget how dangerous this place really is. I guess... Alright. So wait, that spell that turned Mishika into a demon, did that partially kill her? Is she half dead now? Like Yomu? Concerning this topic, please don't tell anyone about it. Why? A lot of the other monsters don't know. When we die and become monsters, we lose our previous lives' memories. All that remains is just the knowledge that things weren't always this way. I don't know what will happen if the others find out, but it will not be good. In the past, we used to target humans who wandered in here. We would end their lives, and when they came back as a monster, if they were like us, then we would take them into our community. But if they were hostile, well, that's not good. Oh, of course we don't do that now. I can't make amends for the deeds of my predecessors, but once everyone started listening to me, that was the first practice to go. Now, very few of us remain who even remember those times. You could all try to kill us. That hasn't worked out for the other monsters. Well, and I guess that's a little better. Still, this place isn't all that it seems, is it? Rest assured. No, I'm sorry. Rest assured. As long as I'm chief here, I won't forgive such acts. The most compelling reason why I've had us settle this far up and forbidden our members to go down to the ground levels is so that they don't find out about any of that. That's why we're all so surprised to see humans this far up. The ones before you either became monsters or fled from this place, never to return. I see. On that note, may I ask why you've traveled this far? If it's alright, I'd like to hear your side of the story too. Ah, well, we're shooting YouTube videos of this place. Hoping that the psionic thing where people don't remember doesn't apply to just the footage. We're pretending that it's an epic series, an epic fantasy series. It's not hard with the fact that we're flinging fire around. We told him about our individual stories, how we all came to meet here, and what's been bringing us this far. Which is just curiosity. Just curious. Ah, thank you for taking the time to tell me about all this. Like I've said, most humans run away, or become aggressive towards us. Rarely do they listen. Lesser still are those that are as sincere as you are. Although you're incredibly stupid to risk your lives for idle curiosity, you should probably run. I'm afraid I have very little to offer you in your search for answers. I don't know the reason for this tower's existence, nor anything about its inner workings. Maybe this was just some kind of wizard's experiment that got completely out of hand. Just as humans aren't able to enter this place, monsters cannot leave it. For us, this tower is our entire world, and yet sadly, I cannot tell you anything despite having been here for so long. Or maybe some mad wizard built this, and it's designed so that it creates its own guards. Every adventurer that fails to get through it just becomes a guard. Though what exactly he's got at the top, and whether or not the wizard's still alive, and why he'd want to give adventurers magic when they enter. There are holes in this theory. Well, you already told us more than anyone else we've met, so don't sweat it. Ah, wait, there's one more thing I can tell you. At the top is a place none of us monsters have ever been. Just like we can't leave here, we also cannot seem to enter it. But if you were to try, as humans who can freely enter and leave this tower, perhaps it might grant you passage. There is something up there. It's definitely worth a shot. Thanks. We'll head up and see it for ourselves. But wait, now that I think about it, that reminds me. There might be a problem. What's that? It'll be easy to show you. Come up when you're ready. I'll wait for you in the next area. Oh. Staircase all the way down here. Okay. There are switches. Hello again. Oh, it's you from the keep. Where's your perverted master? She is occupied with other matters. Do you want to see her? No. Also, you're answering questions. Oh. They keep a lock on this door. Secret keeper. That looks like a fairly normal person. Except for the fact that they have tear streaks that are tassely weird things, but, you know. Us monsters can't leave this place. It's like there's a force field surrounding the entire tower. As long as it's there, we can't go through. I already know that much. I'm the #1 champion hugger in this community. No one ever comes close to beating my record. Care to challenge? Challenge her! Who will step up? I will! Sure, why not? Here you go! And time. You gave up too quickly. Then again, you're not ready to be give it your all. Okay, let me try this again. Hold on. Just hold up against me for as long as you can. Okay. We'll do it. Okay. Okay. I guess I'm winning. Feels like a cocoon. It's a duel! I feel like a burrito. So I don't think that this ever ends. I don't think this ever ends. But it might. Might give me a prize. Oh, wow. What was that? Like I was playing combat music. Dog pile! Everybody hug it! I guess I'm done. Yeah, I think this doesn't end. 1 minute 6 seconds. Feeling a little rocky on my perch here. Maybe you really will be the one to do. Well, that was interesting. Am I gonna sit around for 20 minutes holding one key? The gallery. Still nothing from you, shopkeep. Uh-oh. Alright, how do I progress? This is the path leading up the tower, or at least it used to be. As you can see, there's no longer any way to pass. Toriel, we told you not to destroy that door! Curse you! Now we can't advance. Well, seriously? You gotta be kidding me. How are we going to get up now? Even if we drag power tools up here, it'll take days to clear a way through. I don't think we've got an extension cord long enough for that anyway. You can get battery power tools, you know. Well, we could always connect a bunch of them together. The question is, how would it even work through a teleporter? Guys, I'm pretty sure she's being facetious. Bleh. Or maybe not. She looks like she really might be considering how to make that work. Well, how else are we going to keep going? You got any better ideas, haters? We're wizards! Force! 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 Until we break through. Sorry about this. The monsters higher up are particularly dangerous, so as a safety precaution, we essentially blockaded them on the upper floors. I remember it took many days to finish the task. We could try to clear a hole for you to slip through, but I don't think the others would like the idea, or be willing to help. We worked really hard to ensure the monsters upstairs don't come down here anymore. Worst case, they might even try to interfere. That would be unfortunate. So what do we do now? There's more dangerous monsters up there. We gotta go up! And risk becoming monsters. This can't be. There's gotta be a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. Well, perhaps there is something we can do now that I think about it. What? I'll have to work it out with the others. Please come back in 5 days. We should have a solution implemented by then. 5 days? Anything you do to speed things up? Don't worry, just leave it to us. I'll show you what our little community can do. Come on, Karen. We could use a break anyway. We've been tower trekking for several days straight now. Yeah, let's just take it easy for a little while now that we've got a reason to do so. I get that you want to get up there as soon as possible, but it's important to rest too. No sense in rushing things and endangering ourselves. Alright, fine. I guess I should leave it for now. Listen, I'm counting on you. I can't stress how important it is that we get up as soon as possible. There is some ulterior motive going on with you. Of course, I'll start planning things out with the others right away. So accommodating. So that's that. Since there's nothing else we can do right now, we'll call it for today. And I guess the next few days as well. Does that mean I get to sleep in? It'll be pleasant dreams tonight. But tomorrow's a holiday. Oh yeah, right, I'd forgotten we had lives outside of this place. No, tomorrow's not a holiday. Rest up while you can. I'll see you guys in 5 days. Hey, wait up! Eesh. Why is she always in such a rush? We'll see you downstairs! As I'm about to follow them, a figure emerged from the darkness. Hi there! I don't have my party with me right now, so let's have our fight later. Good evening, Hadrix. I'm glad you remembered me. What do you want? Karn's already left. I'm afraid I'm not here for my dearest Karen. Are you gonna kidnap me so that I have to play the other 3 characters without me in them? 'Cause that's weird. That's right. It's rather difficult to find a moment where you're not all together. I stepped back, a tinge of uneasiness rippling through me. I mustn't forget she's a monster, and likely a powerful one. The teleporter's right there, so as long as I... Oh, stop fretting. I'm not interested in killing you or turning you into a monster. Karen's the one I've got hopes for, so you can stop brewing up your escape plan. It's always good to have an escape plan at all times. If I need to escape in the middle of a Let's Play, I'll just dive through the floor. It's not too hard. A little blast of force. Then tunnel through the ground really, really quickly. What do you want? Make it quick. They're waiting for me downstairs. Don't worry, it'll be very quick. I just wanted to ask you something. You wouldn't happen to know anybody named Kaede Rinta, would you? Who? You don't know. Interesting, quite interesting. Thank you, that will be all. What? Really? Oh, that was quick. I guess I'll go check Facebook. Type that in, see what comes up. I'm a lady of my word. Farewell, Hadrix. Sleep well. Whenever a monster tells me to sleep well, I get really distrustful and stay up all night. Who's that, Kaede Rinta? She waited until I was alone to ask me. Does that mean she doesn't want the others to hear that name? She doesn't ring any bells, but I doubt it. But I doubt that it isn't important somehow. That's a double negative. I better look into it later. Kaede Rinta. Repeating the name to myself so I'll remember it, I went down and left the building with the others. Huh? Well, that's peculiar. Maybe I shouldn't expect something like this from her, but... Your mother forgot you? This morning, I looked into the name Red told me. For reference, I'm not exactly an internet ace detective of any sort. With that in mind, I was surprised at how easy it was to find out who this person was. Even more surprising was finding out who this person was. No wonder she's always so secretive. If you have any information on her whereabouts, contact this number. And it's almost a year old. Should I confront her about it? I mean, this is her own personal problem. It's not really something I feel equipped to handle. Besides, it's not like it really affects our current relationship any. Is it Karen? And come to think of it, why does Red know about this? Her memory's supposed to have disappeared when she became a monster, which was also a year ago. Couldn't just be a coincidence. Can't just be a coincidence, can it? Anyway, I'll take a picture for now, just in case. I've got a feeling it'll be important. What to do now? Today is actually an off day for me, so I don't have anywhere I actually need to be. Sleep! Maybe I'll take a walk. I get a chance to mull things over. Ba-doop, 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 ba-doop. Since today's a weekday, it's not too busy out. The morning rush hour traffic ended not long ago, so while there are still many cars and people bustling about, the worst is already over. As I'm walking down the curve, I noticed a rather familiar face amongst the sparse pedestrians. We always seem to be chatting outside the dungeon. The others don't seem to do that with me. Errr, that was her, wasn't it? No doubt about it. The short blue hair is pretty hard to mistake, especially with someone as tall and noticeable as her. Looks like she's in her street clothes, too. Is she going to work in those? Doesn't look like she's just out for a casual jaunt. Or maybe she's going to change when she gets to her workplace. I don't see any bags on her, but she might already have them there to change into. I briefly consider running to catch up to her, though if she's going to work, then maybe I shouldn't bother her. You can say hi on the street. Still, now I'm curious. We've never talked about her personal wonders. I wonder what kind of place she works at. No, what? Hey. Alright, whatever. I don't get any options in this. Let's just say hi on the street. What the hell? I've got time to kill. Let's give her a surprise. Am I still wearing my wizard outfit? Because it'd be very strange if she didn't notice me while I'm wearing that. I followed her to the station and boarded the same train. Once we were in transit, I decided to make my appearance. Yo, guess who? Hey, Trix, what are you doing here? Not much, you? Well, I'm going to work. But that's weird. I didn't think I've ever seen you on this train. I don't usually take it. Actually, I think this might be my first time on it. So neat. So where are you headed? Wherever you're going, I guess. Eh? Yeah, I know how it probably sounds. I swear it's just a coincidence that I saw you out this morning, and well, I figured I'd kill some time and go on a little adventure. Maybe get to know more about my favorite teammates. You must have a lot of free time. That's right, I'm totally free today. So if it's alright, I'd like to accompany you to your destination. To be honest, that would be troublesome for me. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. No? Gonna keep pushing? Alright then. Don't worry. You don't have to show me around or anything. I'll go home after seeing you off. I'm just curious to see where you work. You can see me off at the station, but please don't follow me any further than that. Is that okay? Oh, that's surprisingly cold. Aren't we pals? Sorry, but even if we are, I still don't want you to follow me. Oh shit. Come on. Go on, guy. Whatever it is you do, I swear I won't judge. Everyone has to make a living somehow, right? It's a dog-eat-dog world we live in. After all, you're still pushing. Doesn't have anything to do with it. I guess you're not planning me to telling me what it is you do either. That's a secret. You're secretly a super scientist. Super scientist wizard, aren't you? Or a superhero. What, your job? Or if you'll tell me. My job, of course. What do you think? Why, aren't we snappy? Well, will you at least tell me why you don't want me to know? Is it something illegal? I won't answer any questions about it. Ah, you're a crime lord! No, hold on. That can't really be it, right? If that's what it'll take to get you off my back, then yes. Impossible. You, kind-hearted, good-natured Errr, who's not at all afraid of anything? I'm sorry to say it, but that kind-hearted, good-natured me is really just a big old fib. I'm actually a rotten person to the core, very much so. Being adorable isn't gonna change my mind. Not trying to be adorable, really. This isn't up for discussion. I don't know how to put this, but the fact you're so against me finding out is starting to make me think it'll actually be bad for me not to find out. Why is that the conclusion you'll come to? 'Cause the main character's a dick. I don't know. We went back and forth like this for a while, before Errr finally relented. She collapsed to her seat, staring out at the passing scenery, looking miffed that she couldn't get me to give this up. Well, it's not like I don't know I'm in the wrong. You know you're in the wrong, so why don't you just, you know, leave her alone? I wouldn't be this stubborn either. I wonder why I'm so curious to know. I mean, sure, part of it is exactly because she's going to such lengths to prevent me from finding out, especially since it's something that I had originally thought would be pretty innocuous. But then again, don't we all have secrets we don't want the others to know? Do we? Do we have secrets the others can't know? What kind of secrets are they? Let me in on it. So it's not like I can really justify this behavior. It's a free country, and I'm free to do as I please within the limits of the law. There are still some unspoken rules to be followed. Actually, this might qualify as stalking, so no, I don't think that this is quite possibly, maybe, I don't know, it's gray area. I don't know much about. But yeah. Sorry, Errr, be mad at me if you want, but I really want to know. Also, I hadn't really noticed while we were bantering, but we've been traveling for quite a while. Are we headed to the end of the subway line? It's only a few more stops from here. Does she take this route every day? I guess so, since she mentioned not ever seeing me on here. What a long commute. We really did end up riding until the very last stop. By then, all the other commuters had departed. We were the only ones getting off. Her job is to be the most epic surfer ever. She's the criminal kingpin of the surfer world, performing illegal surfing techniques. Wow, do you come out here every day? I didn't even know the train reached all the way out here. Those are the eyes of hate. Look at that. Look at how dull and lifeless those eyes are. That's not a stare you want fixed on you. Come on. You know I'm not going back now. The sooner we get this over with, the sooner I'll get out of your hair, alright? Something like this might just make her leave the party, you realize. Ah, okay, I hate to admit it, but I can't stop you from following me. Well, have fun out here, bye. Hey, Errr! Oh, crap. What a pretty village. Wow, look at that. Nice. This would be a marvelously wonderful place to live. By the time of course, there is a criminal overlord in the area, so maybe not. By the time I recovered, she was gone. Damn, she runs fast. That's how she burns all those calories. Even if I hadn't been caught off guard, I doubt I would have been able to catch her. What the heck? Is it really such a big deal you literally had to run away from me? You know that just makes me more curious and stubborn, right? So I say. But without a trail or clue to follow, there's pretty much no chance of me finding her again. At first, I tried tracking her footprints. But let's just say the detectives on TV made it look way easier than it really is to do. Next, I resorted to wandering aimlessly, hoping I'll randomly run into her somehow. Who knows, maybe we're tied to each other by fate, and can't help but cross paths no matter where we go. I mean, that's sort of what's happening this morning, right? No. Of course, that was a stupid plan. Suffice it to say, she didn't answer any of my texts or calls either. It's really making me sad. Being treated like an undesirable ex-lover. No, you're less than that, because you're not even the X on it. You're not even anything. And again, I guess that's exactly what I'm acting like. Crap, this sucks. God, what am I even doing? This was supposed to be an innocent little time waster. How did it suddenly turn into me practically stalking the poor girl? Yeah, that's enough. I better stop here. I'll apologize to Errr the next time I see her. You've got her cell phone number. I mean, come on. Probably when we all meet up at the tower the next few days. I hope she doesn't get weirded out or hold it against me. I can appease her with tasty snacks. Finally giving up on chasing her, I decided to mosey around and just check the sights. I had never been this far out from the city, so it was pretty interesting to get to explore a quaint town like this one, especially since most of my childhood and adulthood was spent in the big city. Life out here almost seemed like a foreign concept. Instead of the hustle and bustle of cars and pedestrians, you've got ocean waves and nature. Houses here were rustic, with plenty of space between one another. No doubt you'd need a bike or car to get anywhere. Well, maybe you could walk. It is definitely not as convenient as in the city. Still, it'd be nice to live here. The air feels cleaner. There's likely great hiking trails. Should ask Errr if she knows any. Maybe we can go together sometime. I don't think she wants you in this place. Well, despite it all, my thoughts couldn't help but wander back to her. She was definitely joking about the illegal work out here, right? It sort of seemed like she was joking, but then again, what other reason would she have to hide what she did? Because her job is actually to be a garbage disposal. She can remove vast amounts of rubbish by depositing them in that black hole she calls a stomach. But she's embarrassed about that task. Understandably so. Alternately, it could be something she finds embarrassing or demeaning. Oh no. She's a clown that attends children's birthday parties. I could think of some possibilities with that criteria in mind. Some kind of low-wage job, or I hesitate to consider it, but using her body as assets would fit the bill too. Though if it's a low-wage job, you'll find plenty of that kind of work in the cities, so there's no need to come all the way out here for that, especially with the subway fare being what it is. Whereas exotic dancing would likely pay more than well enough to justify that kind of regular fare, supposing that she's good at it. Because, I mean, well, she's tall, long legs, kinda cute, and athletic. That's everything you need, right? Then again, I can't even begin to think of her in that line of work. Soft-spoken, mild-mannered Errr who gets embarrassed so easily. And besides, that's also the kind of work that's better suited in the big city. I can't imagine the clientele out here being more generous or plentiful. So is that line of thinking flawed too? Is it really something illegal after all? Maybe she's an illegal goods trafficker. I prefer the term smuggler. Because Han Solo was cool. That I could see happening out here in the rough. You definitely want to get far from the police enforcement as you can for something like that. The thing I find most interesting, like smuggling illegal goods is like, you know, just what every fiction goes to, but the one I find amazing is when people smuggle legal goods. You don't find that often in fiction, but it's fascinating to me. Like, you just want to dodge the taxes on something, so you smuggle it. Like, that's a lot of trouble and a ridiculous amount of risk for dodging a tax. But it's a thing that apparently does exist out there somewhere. Isn't that amazing? But that's also impossible, right? The Errr I know would never let herself be involved in organized criminal activity. She'd only be involved in disorganized criminal activity. She's too kind-hearted of a person for that, right? Do I really not know her so well after all? Maybe she smuggles illegal medicine that hasn't been approved by the FDA to help orphan cancer patients. That would be something that nobody's probably ever done ever. So, moving on. Is there really something about her that she's hiding from us all this time? Maybe she's a werewolf. But it's not the full moon, it's just in this location. Well, maybe she doesn't have much choice. Maybe she's the daughter of a mafia boss. Maybe even the heir to a large criminal organization. And because of her gentle nature, she's torn between two worlds. While our soft-spoken friend traveling with the tower with us under common circumstances. And one where she's a mafia boss, forced to do what's necessary to keep her organization and underlings going. I can dig it. Though, as for soft-spoken and kind-hearted, remember, she's running around blasting things with energy in that tower all day. Boss, this man refuses to pay our protection fee. But please, I have no money. My shop isn't doing very well. I have a family to raise. What do we do, boss? Make an example of him by rearranging his face? String him up by his toes for a few days? Maybe send a few goons to liven up his place? No, you can't. I'll work harder, I swear. Much, much harder. I'll get you your money. Shut up. You think you can do business on our territory and expect to get away with saying anything you want? That's enough. Sorry, boss. Wait outside. I'll handle this. But, boss, as you wish. Get up. It's alright now. You can trust me. I won't hurt you. You won't? No, here, have some water. Don't worry, it's not poison. Please, won't you have mercy? My family, we're all living in such poverty. I have a family to raise too. This entire organization is my family, and I can't betray them. I'll give you an extension on the deadline. 3 more days, but that's all I can do. No, that's not enough time. I can't. I'm sorry, but that's the way life works here. I'm as powerless to change it as you are. No, not powerless. Not powerless. What? Die, die, die! You and your mafias ruined our lives, so now I'll take yours. Boss, how dare you! Get him! Someone call a doctor. It's an emergency. Boss was stabbed. Am I dying? So cold, but perhaps it's appropriate. This is how I meet my end. No good deed goes unpunished, huh? Well. Yeah, right. I'm really thinking too much on this, aren't I? There's no way that's what's going on here. Right? Hold on. Where am I? You're kind of a dumbass, huh? Okay. Crap. I was so lost in my thoughts I'd completely wandered somewhere away from town. Okay, I'm on a beach. Were there any beaches next to the station? No, not that I know of. Great. Okay, don't panic. Let's see. I've got a cell phone. I can call Errr, except she's not answering me right now. Crap. Maybe I can text her and apologize. Even if she's mad at me, she's not gonna abandon me out here, right? She's not like that, right? Right? And again, she might just see it as an attempt to catch her again. Crap, Errr, I'm really in trouble here. Wait. I just have to find my way back to the station. There's no way the locals won't know where it is, so really I just need to find someone or some place with people. Then I can get directions back. And hey, is that another magical tower over in this region? Huh. Might as well explore that too. These things could be all over the world. We should explore the world and see if we can find more of them. Okay, that sounds like it'll work. It's actually much easier than I thought. I need to stop overthinking this. Let's see, I couldn't have gone that far out. Now, which way is town? I started retracing my steps, finding my way back. And how could I have been so airheaded? Isn't that normally Mashika's role? That's a Japanese superstition. Someone's talking about you. Oops. I need to push that. Ah, gross! Cover your mouth when you sneeze. Not too long later, I managed to find a convenience store. Alright, let's try in here. I think this is a picture of a real convenience store. Oops. No, stop that. Excuse me. Thanks as usual, Pops. It's quite an outfit that your mafia has. What a coincidence! How did you find your way here, Hadrix? Even though I ran so fast, you managed to pull those off really quick. Errr? Yes? You're not a mafia boss's daughter, are you? You're not the heir to a criminal organization that preys on the livelihood of the people here, right? No? Ah, what a relief. Where did you get that idea? No, Errr, forget it. She's lying! I swear this is just a coincidence meeting you here. I actually got lost and came here wanting to ask directions back to the station. And I'm sorry for trying to follow you this morning. I think you owe quite a bit more apology than that. It's okay, I forgive you. I'll admit I was pretty stubborn and evasive myself. You don't owe this guy an apology, Errr. Good grief. So we're cool? Yeah, we're cool. You want to get back to the station, just follow this road, and it'll take you all the way back. You can't miss it. Thanks, got it. Alright, see you later. Wait, before you go, was that cosplay? Dude, shut up. Just go down the road and don't ask questions. What cosplay? You had cat ears on a moment ago and a tail, too. Are you sure that wasn't just your imagination? Yeah, this might just be an effect of the tower. You hallucinate. Come on, just go. Just go. Shut up. Saw you hide them in your bag. You don't really think you convinced me it was just a trick of the light, do you? It was a trick of the light. Forget it. I wonder if Karen and Mashika can help me figure out what this means. Stop. I yield. Yeah, because those two are just plain evil. So, what's the deal? I really have to... Look, let's just go. Let's just go. Thanks, I know, but it's still hard to actually say. So what I do for work... Suddenly another girl dressed in similar cosplay accessories appeared. Mary, what's the holdup? Where's your costume? What, we don't actually get to see a picture of that person? Okay. Sorry, I got the drinks here. I was just about to head back. I'll give some over here. And get your gear back on. They sent me to find you since you're being so slow. I'll help too. You just need this carried, right? Huh? Who's this? It's just a friend. Oh, whatever. Sure, less for us to bring over. So, the three picked up the drinks Errr brought, and we started walking down the road to another building. We slipped in through a side entrance, probably for the employees. Thanks, just set them down over here. Don't worry, the boss is out right now, so you can just chill here until he comes back. Just don't distract Errr for too long, unless you want to put some cat ears on and help us on the floor. Hey, you know that's not... Relax, I'm just kidding. Don't take too long, kids. What's this place? It's just a net cafe. I'm one of the helpers here. So this is what you were trying to hide. Yep. Was it because of the cosplay? Maybe. But you're being a little too self-conscious? What can I say? I'm a self-conscious person. Aren't there tons of people that... I mean, it's just cat ears and a tail. It's not even anything big and fancy. Now, if they had you painted like a zebra head to toe, but anyway. Aren't there places like this in the city, too? Don't tell me you come all the way out here because there's less chance of someone you know seeing you. What can I say? I'm a self-conscious person. Alright, I'll drop it. Well, I guess I got what I came here for. Don't worry, I won't tell Karen or Mashika if you don't want me to. It was this way to get out, right? You don't have to go. Aren't I just in the way, though, since you're a self-conscious person? Oh, those eyes just went dead again. What's the point of leaving now? You already know about it. I'm gonna try out the place? I'll let you put it on my tab. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, alright, sure, at this point. Whoa! Whoa! Look at this! Hey! Alter Isla! It's Isla! Oh, and that's also from Alter Isla Genesis there. And so's that! Oh! Can't quite make out this one though, it's too tiny. Well, I'll say this, as bizarre as it is to see her outside like that, Cat Errr fits in remarkably well with the decorum here. Most days it gets pretty packed, but today's fairly lax since it's the start of the work week. Just sit down anywhere you want. Drinks and snacks are complimentary. But please try not to get the equipment dirty. If you need anything, let me know. Ah, yeah, I always just spill sodas right into the keyboards, you know. Well, it's not weird, is it? Can I take a photo? As long as you keep your promise not to tell anyone. Well, enjoy yourself. I'm gonna go make my rounds, then come back later. They're totally gonna get the cell phone and look at the picture. The other two, there's no keeping a lid on this. You took a picture. It's doomed. Errr went off to attend to other customers. I sat down in one of the corner seats. Well, what should I do now? I don't know, give me some choices! Ah, how are things going? Alright, I guess. Just checking some websites that I usually go to. Cool, cool. Wait, what browser are you using? Internet Roamer. But you know, that's the slowest one to use. We even tried to hide it so the customers don't find it. Everybody uses it all the time at home. That doesn't make it alright. Here, use this one. Foxy Fire? What is that? Never heard of Foxy Fire. It's way faster than what you're using right now, see? And it's not even the fastest browser. I don't really notice anything different. Trust me, it's faster. Oops. What are you doing? Replying to emails? I can see that. What I'm asking you is why you're only using your pointer fingers to type. Lame. He never took a keyboarding class or anything. Look at that, it works. I'm a wizard, not a computer specialist. Damn it, Jim, I'm a wizard, not a programmer. It's terrible practice. Here, put your fingers on the home row. When you're typing, use all of them, not just the pointers. That's actually, at first, going to be incredibly slow, but after you do it for a while, you'll get really fast. Can't I just do what I'm comfortable with? No! You're a bit bossy there, Errr. But I can feel you're glaring disapprovingly at me. You're watching a video. Yeah? Without maximizing your window. Ah! Don't you know YouTube etiquette? Is that not allowed? Alright, I'll expand it out already. It's just such a hassle to do it every time. Why are you dragging the window edges? What, isn't that how you maximize it? Oh, how'd you do that? You mean you never tried clicking the box in the upper right corner? That's a neat trick. I'll have to write that one down. Oh my gosh, this guy. Oh my gosh, this guy. Are you downvoting posts? Well, I didn't much care for it. So I'm just giving my opinion in a simple, straightforward manner. Isn't that how it works? I guess. But don't you feel bad for the people who posted this content? Not really. Ah, that post was original content. Why would you downvote it? Oh, this I like. And that's a repost you're uploading.
Time's up.
Isn't that sort of how things work? Well, I'm officially bored. I sat there sipping a drink, twiddling my fingers. How do people even spend so much time on these machines? Maybe they know how to use them, unlike you. I guess that's enough. Maybe I'll check in with Errr and see what time she gets off. If it's in an hour or two, I guess I can kill time by walking around. Hey, what's up? You can keep going if you want. Don't worry about watching the time. Actually, I think I'm done here. When are you getting off work? I'll just wait outside. Huh? Why? I've kind of exhausted everything I had to do on the computer today, so I'm pretty much just sitting there now, taking up space. That's fine, today's a slow day anyway. But you said you exhausted everything? Yep, checked a bunch of websites, replied some emails, watched some Grump Gamers. Ah, the Game Grumps, huh? Anyway, liked a bunch of cute cat pics on Imgur, posted dumb words on awful something. Something awful, huh? I mean, what else is there? Well, do you want to try any video games? We have a pretty good selection here. Yes! Yes! Come on, I'll set one up for you. Is it Alter Isla? It brought me the computer and loaded a game with flashy colors and various costumes and hair styles ranging from cool to outrageous and wildly in defiance of the laws of physics. This is a recent online multiplayer game that's gotten pretty popular. Don't give him an MMO. This person, he doesn't know anything. He will become addicted. He won't know better. What are you doing, Errr? Why would you do that? Hardware requirements are a little heavy, but fortunately we have top-of-the-line machines here. Let's just quickly calibrate everything. There we go. Try registering a new character. Let's see, new user. Eventually we sort things out, and I get to start playing. Okay, unfortunately, we're already over. I don't know how much longer this is, but I really have to go to work now. So, we will have to continue this next time at the Net Cafe. And until then and every time, this is Hadrix signing off.